Welcome, dear devotees and friends. My obeisances to the devotees and welcome to all. Let us come straight to some reading. Beautiful reading today from Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev. And I do have something lined up from Srila Guru Maharaj too. I'm not sure if we'll have time for both. And Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. So first of all, Jai to our masters, Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, our Grand Master, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and we are here to represent these great masters who are presenting us the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Rupa Nuga Sampradaya. So, some practical things for today. We always want to be practicing Krishna consciousness. And we need to get as many Gurudev being asked a question. And it's a question and answer, but very relevant answer. And it's Srila Gurudev on his first world tour when he's coming to meet the devotees around the world. So question, I would like to see a center for Krishna consciousness develop in Santa Cruz in California. But there seem to be two camps, the camps of Srila Sridhar Maharaj and the camp of ISKCON. Do you have any suggestions how to bring these two camps together? So here's Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Gurudev giving the reply. So he's saying, I've come here without any sectarian campaign. I am living within that consciousness where my instructors, my gurus, are playing freely. And both of them, Srila Sridhar Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, are my gurus. Srila Sridhar Maharaj is my instructor guru and my Diksha guru. And Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, by the mercy of Srila Sridhar Maharaj, is also my instructing guru. So I only want to practice Krishna consciousness. I have no party feelings. I do not know who is living in this party and who is living in that party, who is living in India and who is living in America. I have no differentiating mind. We want to practice Krishna consciousness. This is what we have received from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And this is our preceptorial line. In that line, I am so fortunate to have two gurus, and many others also, but two are super instructors and gurus, and I am trying to follow their directives and their process. I am preaching this to my friends and to whoever has some faith to me. My process is to preach and not to say that this Prabhu or that person is better. The process is humility, tolerance, and giving honor to others. This process was given by Mahaprabhu. You know that shloka, the third shloka of Sri Shikshastakam. The proper chanting qualification is that you must be humble. Humility must be your property. You must be tolerant, and you must give all honor to others. Through these, I could skip a part, but I wish to read it all. This is Gurudev continuing, and this is also relevant always. It is not only in the time of Gurudev, it's the time, every time that we must be very conscious of the mood and consciousness of our masters. They are Krishna conscious, and they are guiding us in our journey home, how we should adjust our own consciousness. Anyhow, Srila Gurudev continuing. So through these three things, humility, tolerance, and giving honor to others, through these three things, one can easily avoid Vaishnava aparad. Vaishnava aparad is the greatest obstruction to chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The Mahamantra is coming from the upper level, and through the Vaishnavas it is coming down. Through the Panchatattva, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Sri Gadadhar, and Sri Thakur, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is distributed in this mundane world. But if you make any offense to them, the Maha Mantra will not be happy with you, and he will not manifest himself in your heart. Mahaprabhu said we must avoid Vaishnava aparad, and also the other 9 kinds of offenses to Harinam. Very easily we can avoid them. What is necessary? And now Gurudev said, what is necessary? Nose or breath? If we have no nose, it may be tolerable, but if we have no breath, we shall die. What is our life? Our life is for practicing Krishna consciousness. That is what we need. For every jiva soul, the most important thing is that we need to practice Krishna consciousness. What our identification is, that is not so important. Whether someone is Srila Sridhar Maharaj's disciple or Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami's disciple is not so important. The important thing is we need to practice Krishna consciousness under the guidance of a good Vaishnava who has the aforementioned 3 qualifications, who has developed real feelings about Krishna consciousness, and who is expert at giving us transcendental knowledge about Sri Krishna. We must invite his association into our life. We will always try to get good association. A devotee may be in ISKCON, he may be in Srila Sridhar Maharaj's mats, but what is important for me is sadhu sangha. And wherever there is a sadhu, I shall try to get his association. A sadhu will not differentiate between this camp or that camp. He will differentiate between the levels of devotion. Wherever there is pure devotion, he will be attracted there. Hare Krishna. So just a little further on. There is no question about ISKCON, because Gurudev was being asked, there's ISKCON and then there's Chaitanya Saraswat Mat's branches, like 2 camps in California. Then Gurudev, in this context, is answering to the devotee. There is no question about ISKCON. If anybody has that type of feeling, that party spirit, then I must ask him to leave that feeling. Avoid that type of mentality and come and chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which was given by Srila Bhakti Rock Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, or given by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. They did not want to make a sectarian party, so why are we eager to make a party? We want to harmonize with everything, so we can easily harmonize both of their societies. I can continue, but society, in inverted commas, means many people. People have many faults, many difficulties. The ego is the worst enemy for everybody. We must avoid false ego. What will I lose if I give honor to others? If I am humble and tolerant, all good qualities will come to me. Mahaprabhu said that with this qualification, we shall try to chant Hare Krishna, and then we will gain real feeling for that transcendental Harinam Mahamantra. The holy name is non-different from Krishna, so it is a good practice not to think in the line of party spirit. It is our life's goal to practice Krishna consciousness without offense to Harinam, and wherever that is possible, we are slaves of that place. Hare Krishna. And dear devotees, there is so much more. Every page is for our education. Every page is to help us to understand the nature of Gurudev, the nature of what he's transmitting, the nature of Srila Guru Maharaj, the nature of what he's transmitting, the nature of Srila Prabhupada, what he's transmitting. And they are transmitting such a sweet and beautiful message of reality. Reality the beautiful, Sri Krishna. So, always my request to everyone, please try daily to read from Guru Maharaj, Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada. Try to make your life, each of us make our lives, following in their thought process, trying to understand the nature that they're sharing. For so many years we had that wonderful direct association, okay, direct in the physical sense, no doubt, but the savor association closely with Srila Gurudev, and for some years with Srila Guru Maharaj. And we feel that connection is running always, and always coming back to remember their lotus feet throughout so many unexpected things which happen in the world, from unexpected places. Then our gold standard is we will put our head to the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj and Gurudev, and we'll try to adjust our own lives in accordance with their most harmonious, sweet guidance, which is for the benefit of us all. Srila Gurudev would repeatedly say, I've come to the West and I'm coming to talk to the devotees to try to give something good. Not only good, but he's giving the very best, because Gurudev is giving Guru Maharaj. And Srila Gurudev considered that any service, any appreciation too of Srila Guru Maharaj will never go in vain. So let us try our best. Let us try our best to keep talking also. Let us try our best to keep all these genuine, sweet, truthful, absolute teachings, in fact. They're not party teachings, partial teachings. Really, they're teaching us what is the universal good for everyone. And in this world, we must be very careful in our dealings. When we are not with devotees, then we will all appreciate very much a devotee. We can remember in our life, we're reading the books, we are understanding something about Krishna consciousness from Srila Prabhupada's books, but not with devotees. And then, presently, after some time, we were able to meet devotees and be in their association. And I remember that time also, like appreciating so much that, okay, here are some people with a common cause, a common aim, searching for Sri Krishna, chanting the Maha Mantra under the guidance of wonderful guides who are giving us the best thing possible in the world. So let us appreciate all devotees, and let's appreciate everyone, because in everyone's heart the devotee is dormant, and one day they may be very argumentative or something, but tomorrow that same person that we meet in the street could be a devotee and doing so many things for the savor of our masters, the propagation of Krishna consciousness. So now we've come to Krishna consciousness. Let us try, we've come to the path of Krishna consciousness. So let us try our best to maintain the standard, try for the standard that's been given to us by our masters. Humility, tolerance, giving honor to others, no party spirit, do good for others, give encouragement to others. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. And to all of the devotees, my humble obeisances. And I'm going to get a drink of water, please excuse me. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Shri Vasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.